Hello, everybody. This is Sree from BizBuzz. What matters the most in your business? Sponsored by My Work Belt. My Work Belt is a all-in-one software and that caters to service-based small businesses. If you have not checked it out, please check it out. And today we have a guest, Craig Andrews. Craig Andrews is a principal ally at alliesforme.com. They are the masters in marketing high trust, high ticket items. And check them out. Craig, how are you doing today?
Sree, I'm doing wonderfully. How about yourself?
Very good, very good. Craig, you have been in marketing and you are mastered on marketing. What is one key element other than tactical work, right? Social media, all that. But what is the one key ingredient if you pick one key ingredient in marketing?
Wow, there's a lot of answers to that question. There's a
What you
lot of
pick?
things, but the no, and I would pick a lot, but one thing I think I would talk about are offers. At
Yes,
some point, if you're in business, you're making an offer,
correct.
and you have to really you want to have that dialed in,
Mm-hmm,
and, um, and it's and if I were to look at one thing when people are putting together the offer. The number one mistake I see is the offers for the business owner, not for the customer.
That's not going to help, is it?
No, and I mean, a lot of it's natural. I don't want to, make anybody feel bad. It's, if you're in
It's a
business,
natural
you have something.
instinct.
Yeah, it's people put together offers and they just, but it ends up being focused on them and it misses the customer. And offers come in a variety of forms. I mean, it
Mm-hmm,
could be something you have listed on your website. It can be an email. And I have a good friend, who asked me, he had an email that he had used and the email accomplished what he wanted,
mm-hmm,
but he'd spent, I think, an hour and a half writing this email. And it's
mm-hmm,
a short email,
mm-hmm.
which, you know, a long email is easy to write. A short email is
Yes.
hard.
That's correct. That is where everybody gets struggle when you ask them to give them an elevator pitch, which
Yeah.
is less than nowadays they call less than 9 seconds, not even 20 seconds it used to be.
Well, so when I read his email and I went through the whole thing and it was a good email.
Yeah.
And it got the job done. It accomplished what he wanted. But because I like this fellow and I want to see him, progress, I asked him, I said, if you were to rewrite this email
Mm-hmm.
and not have the first two sentences begin with I,
Mm,
how would you write this email?
mm, mm. Ah,
And so,
that's a very wonderful technique.
yeah, and the first sentence to the email began with I blah 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 blah. And then
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
second sentence was I blah 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's an example of what I'm talking about. When people put together offers, so this email is an offer to have another conversation to talk about a very big piece of business.
Correct.
And it was interesting. He really struggled trying to figure out. And I think I asked him, I said, if you were to change the first word in those two sentences from I to you,
Mm-hmm.
how would you write those sentences?
Yeah, yeah.
And he struggled. Now, some of it may be just that I just put him on the spot and it kind of threw him off. But he really struggled figuring out how to begin the sentence with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell anybody that if you're working with an offer or working on an offer, that your mindset needs to be that it starts with you, not
Mm-hmm.
I or
That's correct.
we.
That's correct.
And and this is somebody who's very, very customer focused. He's not self-absorbed or anything like that, but it's a common pitfall that people fall into. And so that would be, because every great offer begins with you,
Mm-hmm.
and um, and when you do that, um, it it changes how you think about the offer.
So give us an example.
Um, So that would be that would be one example. The offer was, hey, I'd like to have another phone call. That was the to
Hmm.
talk about growing his business. But it didn't start, it started with, again, I see
Hmm.
this, I blah blah. Instead of, if he had flipped it around, and we actually worked on that, and I think so the first sentence was I appreciate, I appreciate being able to observe your leadership team. And I feel like I learned a lot, or something like that. I think I know what's going on. And so where we turned it around was, um, you have assembled a great leadership team that was a and it was a privilege to observe them.
Mm,
Um,
mm, yeah, that's a really good example.
you've fallen into a trap that ensnares many, but is easy to fix.
That's easy to fix. Yes.
And and so you see how that's really, really focused on them.
Focused on them. Yes.
Yeah. If you think about another offer, there's, most people probably have a Amazon subscription. That used to
Hmm.
be something that was a minority of people. Now I think the majority of people that buy on Amazon
True.
pay Amazon 130, $140 a year.
Correct.
But if you think about the nature of that offer, you will get free shipping. You will
You will
get,
get, yep, you will get free shipping.
and there's a bunch of you things in there, and it's
Hmm.
really focused on um, the 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 user or the customer rather than the business.
Correct.
And so it's things like that where you have to think about it from the perspective of what's their big scheme, and kind of tied into that. Most business owners think, well, the world is interested in my service or my product, and they're not. They're interested
Well,
in what the service or the product does
it is
for
indeed correct. It is indeed, well, most of the buyers, they are only interested in what that service can do for them.
them. Right.
They don't care whether your service is great or ultimate or alone in the market.
Yeah.
Even if you are the only one providing that service or a product in the market, that doesn't mean everybody has to buy it.
Right.
Matter of fact,
Right.
nobody will buy it unless they desire it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a true, very powerful statement you are making, that you once you put the emphasis on the needs and desires of your customer, your offer will the response to your offer will go through the roof in the market.
And it will change your offer. It will
Yes,
change your offer because it will be more focused on your customer and less focused on you.
that is correct. That's correct. It all boils down to the inherent nature of a human being, which is selfishness. We are all selfish, right?
Yeah.
But that is it not how the great any politician is a great salesman, right? They
Yeah.
always talk about what benefits they are bringing to the public,
Yeah. Yep.
and they speak in the language that you're going to get no taxes, you're going to get your jobs are going to be created. It's all about you. No politician ever say that I am going to enjoy the power that comes with this position,
Right. Yep.
right? So if we take that simple principle and apply in designing the offers, there will be a great success, and it will also stretch the marketing dollars. Am I correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because um the well, and again, I'll just go back to the most probably the most powerful word in the English language is you.
Yeah,
It immediately gets your attention.
correct.
and it puts the focus in the right place. But yeah, it makes the marketing much more effective. You get more for the money.
Right. So if you are drafting an email, you can simply say yes, you. But if you are making a commercial, or if you are making an advertisement, let's say you are making an ad on LinkedIn, is there any principles that somebody should follow similar thing in designing a offer on LinkedIn ad?
Yeah, the um, yeah, in marketing we call it the hook.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first line is always the hook.
yeah,
And there was a great copywriter named Joe Sugarman, and he said the job of the title is to get you to read the first paragraph, first
that,
sentence in the first paragraph. The job of the first sentence in the first paragraph is to get you to read the second sentence.
correct.
And he kind of goes on. But what he's describing there is a hook.
Hmm.
And the hook is always going to be what's in it for the customer, not what's in it for you. And so if you lead off, we are the leading MSP in Michigan.
Hmm.
Well, that's an offer that's about you,
That's about you. Yes, that's about me.
about me. Yes. Um,
Not about you, the customer.
whereas if you say you never need to worry about your, you never need to worry about your IT again,
Correct.
or you can spend more time. And the you would be implied if you just put spend more time running your business, less time fiddling with IT.
With IT, yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Uh,
And so that would be a massive win. But and that's on my mind. I've got a laptop that, for whatever reason, when I close the lid, every time I open it up again, it has to reboot. Which is it's like a brand new. It's like 6 months old, 7 months old, a very high-end laptop.
yeah, yeah,
And so if I saw an ad right now, we are the best MSP in Texas. Like, yeah, I don't care. Um,
I care about my laptop is not supposed to be rebooting every time I close the lid,
yeah.
right?
You can spend more time, yeah, spend more time running your business, less time fooling with your IT.
Indeed, yes, right.
See, and there we're getting into the you of the offer.
You of the offer.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Craig, as usual, it is a great dialogue, and thank you very much for sharing that. So, if we are taking this as a little summary here, so you is the most powerful word in English dictionary that need to be applied when you are designing and or propagating your offers. So, you, the customer, is what needs to be in the beginning, and the whole essence of it, instead of saying that we offer this service, you say you have this problem that will be gone magically.
Yep.
And when you put it that way, you are really addressing the needs and desires of the customer, and they will naturally lean forward to, okay, tell me more, right? So that's what the power of a creatively crafted offer. And naturally, we also recognize that here that creatively crafted offer will stretch the marketing dollar to twice, if not three times, and which is what all small businesses always looking for. How do I stretch my dollar? How do I stretch my marketing dollar? So if you are listening to this, take the note of this. It is, although it is very simple principle, but it is difficult to craft it that way because we are inherently, we are all about I, and that need to be changed. And hope this episode is giving you something that you can take away and apply in your business. If you have not subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. And if you have any comments, please comment at, on this episode. Until next time, have a wonderful day.